Hello everybody, hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining me. It's Including You Journals, and my name is Cynthia, and I'm so happy to have you along with me today. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are, that your weekend has been wonderful. It's a Monday. Oh my goodness, it's May the 1st. Yeehaw! Here we go into the 5th month of the year, and time is speedily going by, isn't it? I'm glad you joined me. I am still working in a journal and decorating, and I want to try my hand at an accordion fold pocket or a Z fold. I get these ideas sometimes from card makers. I watched several of them, and this is a well-known card trick that is used. So I brought a couple of pretty papers along so that they can fold back and forth, and I can get the look of both of them. So here we go. This is a digital. I've used it elsewhere in my journal, and I want to pull it forward now because it was in the back. I want to pull it forward and use it again. I think it adds a little continuity. I like lots of different varying things, papers and whatnot in my journal. But sometimes I like little pieces or snippets that continue throughout a journal, again, for a little continuity. Do you have to have that? No, that's just me. Okay, and I'm using that along, if you saw, that was a Hobby Lobby paper that I'm using, just a very muted pink, rosy color with some dots. But it had the price here, and I just wanted to cover that up, and then we'll cut that out as well. I hope you're doing well today. I've been enjoying a great time of life in the spring here. Not much longer that we get to enjoy spring. March the 21st was the beginning. And we're already a month into spring, moving right along. Now, I want to let this dry just a little bit, but I'll show you what else I brought along to play with. And that is a little bit of some linen-y cotton blend fabric that I have used as, did I do that in this journal? Let me look. Yep. It is the inside of the cover of my journal. I brought a few labels from the Graphics Fairy. Yeah, you know, you don't have to buy a lot of things when you're getting started. We see so many times what people use by way of digitals and how we go to Etsy and buy things, and that's great. I like creating digitals, and I want people to use my digitals and to buy them. That's wonderful, but if you're beginning, we don't always have, there's so many things you can use that it takes a lot of money. You build your stash over time. Go to places like the Graphics Fairy and to Pixabay, Pixabay, that has lots of pictures and graphics and things. Pixabay even has little stamps and labels that you can use as well. I also have some little butterflies with a little bit of gold trim. I just had those handy and picked those up so that I could play with them a little bit. Now let's see if this is dried enough for me to fold it. And I want to put it on that side and fold out this way. So let's try that. Let's see. Do I want to do this or do I want to do this? I'm not sure. We're playing. Let's just see. Okay, and I will just burnish the edges down, not with a bone folder. You don't have to go purchase a bone folder. You certainly can if you want to, but you don't have to have one. I use a pair of scissors. I have a little bone folder card thingy that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. It works great if I can ever remember where I put it. So I typically grab the end of my scissors to be able to fold my creases down. Oh, and I like that. Look how pretty that is. And what I plan on doing is gluing this down on just two sides, the bottom and this side, so that it can actually flip out. And again, I'm not sure if I want it to do that or if I really, well, too late. I've already creased that and it's not going to let me fold it back without giving me a line on the interior. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, look, and there's some of my paper, and I'm going to shorten this because that's what I was looking for. I wanted to see a little bit of both of those papers, even from just looking down. So let's see if I can get this straight here. And let's see, did I cut off too soon? No, I don't. I like that. And that's exactly what I was going for. So, oh, look. Now I will glue underneath here and here so that I create a tuck inside my journal, and I'll show you that in a minute. But now I have several places that I can either decorate or I can leave for writing, because you could actually write on this pink muted side here and here. And so this is kind of like a, hello, I didn't know what I was doing. Like a little Rita Donnelly flip. You know how you do those corner pages that you can flip up and write underneath? So that's about what we have there, is a hidden place for journaling. Okay, haven't seen that. I'm sure somebody's created this, but okay, no problem. I want to do something with some background here. I'm not going to glue this down all the way because I like sometimes a little 3D, a little looseness, a little, it's not completely glued down look to that. And I'm not sure about my butterfly. And will that get in the way of that fold? I don't think so, but let me try another one just to make sure that's the one I want. I have some smaller ones. I kind of like that. I wanted to play off that orange and pink. I really like that. Let me try one more, maybe two more. That's awfully small. Oh, I like the white. Doggone it. What am I going to use? The cream to pull that in? Or the orange tones? Okay, that's the one I'm going with. Stop playing around and just do it. I heard you. Just make a choice. Do you ever tell yourself that? Just make a choice. Don't make it so difficult. And I'm holding that down just so it will make good contact and adhere. And do I want to label here? It's a little large. Maybe it's the print that's too large. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to go ferreting for another label. I have smaller labels. I just didn't pull any out. And I found these at the Dollar Tree. Oh, look here. I think I'm going to use this. Yes, I know it's very tacky. Excuse me, I was saying it's tacky because I felt of the glue, the little, shucks, adhesive here. It's a little thick is what I was actually going to say for a journal, but I think I'm going to use it anyway. Okay, I think that's down. What I want to do is pull off just this sticky. And I think I'm going to pull off this sticky. See what I'm doing? I'm just taking that dimensional tape that's underneath there. That'll get rid of a little bit of bulk, and I can still enjoy the shapes and the textures from the corrugation elsewhere. Just getting rid of my scrap off my fingers. I don't know if I can pull that any better. No. But I still have the corrugated board. Don't know if you can see that here. And then this little laugh and the button. Yes, it is thick, but I haven't used a lot of thickness throughout. Now, what I do want to do is I want to leave some of this hanging off so that I can kind of use it as a tab to pull it open. And have I left myself enough room? I think so. Okay, let's try that. So here, I'm just going to adhere it with art glitter glue. And pulling it where I can see it, making sure I have that glue or tape hidden on the back. I want to make sure that's flush because I don't necessarily want to see it from the other side when I open it. Okay, now let's glue this in so you can kind of get an idea of where I'm going with this. So this bottom square is what I'm going to glue down as a tuck. So here and here. And you're going to think, what? Because it's all folding queerly. Let's see. Keep my hands where I'm not going to put glue. I think I've told you that before. I learned that early on from someone that I was watching. You put your hands where you don't want to glue. And sure enough, if I don't do that, I glue in the wrong place, have to pull it all up. I don't know what I was thinking. Do I want to come up with that since it's going to go out? You know what? I am. I don't typically do that. We'll do a short little card to go behind there. Let me hold that down for a second. Excuse me. It's morning. So if I do that, I'm going to cut a little off of this. Let me put the lid back on this glue. If I don't, it will certainly dry out. Otherwise, this little thing lasts me about an entire journal, sometimes extra journals. And I want to go about here. And I'm folding it. I don't know if you saw that. I don't think I had that in camera lens. But I'm folding that so that I can just see where to cut the straight line. Okay. And here then is my card. And I didn't cut enough off. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to just hold it up to me or I'm not going to get it straight across there. Trying to show you. So here I have this. And it sticks up a little bit off of the page, out of the pocket tuck, but it doesn't come out of the book. Okay, so I like that. It's almost like having a tab so that I can see where something is. Now, let's look at how this is going to play out. So I have this. I can open here. You know what? I'm going to have to put a butterfly here because I just need to decorate that a little bit. I could put... excuse me for reaching. I could put something to, no, because look what it does. It hides and takes away from that. And I really wanted to view this in this open area. But now watch what happens. I have two sides hidden that I can actually journal on. And not only that, but I have a tuck and I can journal there as well. I like this. Can't believe how much I like this. Now let's see. Excuse me. Do I want and I want him hidden. I don't want him sticking out because I don't think I do, because I don't think I want two butterflies right there. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, and he can hang off the card. It's too much, isn't it? Yeah, too many butterflies. Let's try a smaller one and just see. Looks like he's flying off the page. I like that. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I think maybe someone can write on this part as well. So I am going to put this little fella down. And I'm going to let him extend right off the edge there. Now, you may not like this, and it's okay if you don't. And what I mean by liking this is the two butterflies. I'm not sure that I like the two butterflies. but I think it'll be okay. And I really like the fact that if you look, this butterfly wing looks like he's flying off here, and this butterfly looks like he's flying. And I like that there are two butterflies. I like that could journal through there some things. I love that I can journal here, and I love that there's a tuck spot here. So to all of you card making gals out there that are using Z folds and accordion folds to make your cards, thank you, because you're the ones who gave me this idea. And I'm looking at this big button right here in the middle of this page, and I'm like, what was I thinking? So, yep, just going to go back to that point. That's a little bit thick, right in the center. It might have been better to have put it here, but, you know, we glue so many things on the corners of our pages that I wanted to put some bulk somewhere else. And I'm just not sure, but I have no idea unless I put a little flat piece of button, like a paper button right there, and I may come back and do that because I don't think I'm going to like it. And the reason I don't think I'm going to like it is when I am on this page and I'm trying to write, then I'm writing over this button, and it's going to mess up my writing, and I don't know that I will like that. So, you know, it's good to make a mistake on camera because it lets somebody else know what is a good thing and not a good thing. You know what I did? So I was checking everything else out on the folds to make sure there was no impeding of anything, and here is this butterfly guy, and he is really going to mess that up, isn't he? Yep. Well, let's see what we can do if we fold him. Okay, can he fold over and be okay? He can fold here. I can still write, and I still have him right there. Okay, I'm going to leave that little guy. I like that. Something fun. So I hope you've got an idea, and you take it farther, do better, and be more creative with it than what I was. And yeah, I'm going to take this button off, and I will show you the finished product in the end when I finish the book, how I actually, what I actually did here. I may end up taking this entire thing off and starting again. I don't know. I really like this corrugation and this little paper here, but I do believe this button is just making it a little too thick. Okay, well, I hope you got an idea, and I hope you have a great rest of the day, and enjoy your time wherever you are. Choose joy. I hope you always do, and hope it always comes to you. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.